Hi, good evening. How are you doing? Okay, okay. Today, markets ended in the red, but it's nice that it was able to hold 76 100 level, 76 171. I think it closed at the Sensex, and Nifty also held on to 23,000 mark, 2345 or something. It ended at. Okay, so I would say today was a decent day. We were able to hold certain levels after after yesterday's carnage. Okay, so so today I'll talk about market wrap, which is a little. There's so many things happened today, and also inflation figures have come nice. Inflation has come down. Food inflation, because of food inflation, core inflation has also come down. That is a good thing. Actually, food inflation I think is a 5-month low. It's the rural inflation is 4.6 and the urban is 3.8%, and the food inflation has come down to 6.66% from 8% in December. Retail inflation is 5-month low at 4.31 in Jan versus 5.2 in December. Okay, so inflation figures have come out, and also MFI numbers came out, wherein people have the SIPs have marginally declined, but otherwise it's a good thing. People are still continuing with the SIPs. Yesterday only I was talking about that. Please do not stop your SIPs. SIP inflow is around 26,000 crore mark for the second consecutive month, and it is 26,449 crore in December. It's come down marginally, but also the new SIPs which have registered are also 56.1 lakh in January 25 compared to 54.27 lakh in December 24. SIP AUM has also AUM is a little down, 13.19 lakh crore as compared to 13.6 lakh crore in December. So MFI numbers have come out. They are encouraging. People are still continuing with their SIPs, which is good. In it, you can only I think that is the way to invest in such a market. And of course, also yesterday I think in that short live I said that the number of demat account opening has kind of dipped a little bit in this January. Okay, so otherwise MFI numbers are, I think they are decent in such a market, and also inflation is down. Two good news. Both these came at the end of the day. I think this may be a little some fillip for markets to open up. Okay, now I read quite a lot in the today. Today I read quite a lot, and also there are many views which I want to. So there's like, is the India story over? Is India not attractive market now for the foreign investors? These were some of the questions in my head, because structurally things have not changed. And as I was saying yesterday also, we are done with most of the events, big events like budget, like elections, like the first Lok Sabha election and then consecutively other elections. Now, recently Delhi elections, and also Fed rate and all that. Powell yesterday said that he is not, in a hurry to change the rates and all that, cut rates. So most of these things are structurally, the story is the same. Actually, we are actually back to where we were in December. Actually, better, because now we know what happened in India in elections. We know what happens consecutively with the Fed meeting. We also have this RBI boost. So actually, we are in a better position where we were in, say, December. And also, we know that these Trump tariffs are not affecting India as much as they're affecting other countries. In fact, India, Japan, and Singapore. These three countries are favored by this Morgan Stanley, and they're saying that, Jonathan Gardner was speaking to a prominent channel. He was saying that these three countries are likely to, they are picks in the emerging markets. They are likely to be unaffected by these Trump tariffs and all. But because all the markets are going down, and because the money is now getting into money is shifting to US, that's why the markets are falling, because money is being pulled out by the FIIs. They have now pulled out around 10 lakh crore rupees from the Indian markets, from the peak. And in January only, they pulled out 1 lakh crore rupees from the Indian markets. They pulled out yesterday. DIIs poured in 4,000 crore rupees, 4,000 crore worth buying, and FIIs pulled out, sold, pulled out 4,486 crore rupees. This is yesterday's figure. Today's figures, I'll tell you. So it's like status quo, they are pulling out 4,000, the DIIs are putting in 4,000. So it's like, wo chal raha hai, kab se chal raha hai? It's like just going on. It's like crazy sometimes. I really feel that. So it's like, so the money is coming in the market, but yes, the investor, confidence is a little shaken, and of course there's this fall in the small and mid caps. So now, so what is this? So from the peaks, Nifty mid cap is now down 17%. Actually, it fell further today. Nifty small cap is down 19%. So mid cap, Nifty mid cap is down 17. This is from the peak, and Nifty small cap is now down 19%. Nifty is down 12%, and Bank Nifty is down only 9%. So Nifty mid cap and Nifty cap have seen, actually I think now they are in bear market. We can say that they're in bear market now. So now what is the what should one do actually? Okay, so it's like I've accumulated, I've read what the experts are saying, and what I also feel, what resonates with me and what I feel is correct. So I've kind of, because some are saying that just get out of small and mid caps and get into large caps, some of the experts, and some are saying that no, there is still room left in the mid caps and small caps. So what to do in such a situation is confusing actually. So now it is like that, after this this onslaught, we see, if you see closely, that there is recovery in some of the small and mid cap stocks. They are recovering slowly, and these are those stocks which have good fundamentals. This this correction in the market is actually not understandable from the technical point of view. Someone who's a technical chartist, they are actually baffled that they can't put a point. Okay, till this level it will fall, or till that level it will fall. So here you have to understand the fundamentals and the pros. Why is the market falling? Okay, so now it's like so you have to have a staggered portfolio. This is something which we were talking in 2021. You have to have a staggered portfolio. It's not like you get into large caps totally, or you get into pharma or defense and all that. Okay, but talk to your advisor before. This is just for informational purposes, this video, because I am not your advisor yet. Okay, so this is just, I'm just discussing what I read and what I feel is correct. Okay, you can always open an account with IIF. The links are in the description box. Okay, so now structurally things have not changed, and generally, if you look at the small and medium caps, they generally they move with the market. When the market is down, they take most of the beating. So when the market is facing global headwinds, the biggest onslaught is on small and mid caps. And when the market is doing well, when there's a momentum, small and mid caps go up. So this is, if you look at history, then uh, this has happened. Okay. Also, institutional money flowed in the mid caps and small caps more than anywhere else when the market was going up, when it went up to 84K, the Sensex. At that time, institutional money flowed into these small mid caps, and most of the mutual funds, they bought these SMIDs. So because of that, a lot of froth was created. So now when the froth is being corrected, these stocks will fall more. Okay, this is what I understand. And of course, earnings are a part of it, and of course, a bad commentary from some of the brokerage, they will definitely contribute to it. But yes, institutional money also flowed into these, and now it's being taken out, pulled out. Also, banks and IT are the sectors or which are still favored. Banks and IT. IT has lately joined the party, but banks have been the favorite for some time now. People are getting into banks because definitely uh, the balance sheets are good, and as I already said, they are a part of the consumption story, and the rates have been cut by the RBI. Now that has also come in. Okay, so that is also there. Okay, yeah, hi, hello. Okay, okay, yeah, hi. Okay. Also, uh, brokerages are also saying that, oh, I'm gonna add out here, that they will do well. Small and mid caps, they will start rising once the market starts rising. This is what, again, they will see a rush of money and all that. And you have to have this approach. You have to get into the stocks which you believe in. You have to get into the stocks which you know about. Like it's not like if someone is buying or oh you अच्छा लोग ये खरीद रहे हैं मैं भी खरीद लूं. The hearsay or the two things, fear and greed, these two things make people buy wrong stocks. So and of course FOMO, feeling of missing out. So these are this is a fear. Okay, FOMO. Okay. So fear and greed, these are the two main reasons why people don't buy stocks, and one, once they buy the stock, they don't sell it at the right time. These are the two things. So this is actually difficult to overcome these two factors. If you overcome them, then you are good for investing. Also, okay, SMID sell continue for some time, but the sector is not done. Okay, so there are some stocks, I think I've said this, which are good, and of course you have to be sure about them. You have to and also the industry and what is happening with the company, and what is the company's foresight, what is the company planning, what is the headwinds that they are facing, or the tailwinds. Things have to be seen. Otherwise, I think I also know a lot of small, and I have them, which I am not selling because I know they are good companies, they are good businesses, they have good management. Okay. Okay. Now this is a cycle, and cycles come and go. Now this market and this group of investors, they have not seen this correction, this type of correction. This has happened after a long time. So this is a cycle, and gradually it will turn. Of course, one big news which can come in, which can change the market mood, is some announcement comes from this Modi's visit to the US. Some talk about tariffs, or some FTA happens, or something. FTA is, I think, it's like seeming to be a thing of the past after Trump has come in, but you never know, some discussion or agreement, something like that. That can be a fit to the market. Okay. So as I already said, if you fundamentally believe in a stock, you can buy that stock. And otherwise, these PSU stocks. Someone was asking, one of my clients was discussing with me at PSU stocks. Is the story over and all that? Again, it's same comes to the thing that if the company has a good order book, if the company has good clients, if the company's profits are up, if the ROC is good, margins are good, and if the company is not, of course, overvalued, because India is an expensive market and it still is after so much correction, then also there are some stocks which are definitely overvalued. So there's so many criteria actually, but if you pick a good stock, you are done. Okay. Some stocks have not fallen as much because of strong fundamentals. Yes, I think it's almost already almost kind of said it, that even despite of this huge fall, some stocks, they have not fallen as much as the rest of the stocks have. In fact, the rest of the market has. Actually, many of the stocks which I also own, thank God, that's good, they have not fallen. They have fallen. My account is also red. Portfolio is also showing red. But the stocks have not fallen as the rest of the market has, because they're good stocks. Okay, it's not like everyone will sell everything. There would be some stocks which would be bought in any and every market. Today also there were some stocks which were up, like Lupin, Berger. These are the stocks which were up in the morning. Okay, till when I saw them, Lupin, Berger Pain, United Breweries, SAIL, Oil India, Jindal Stainless, Tata Steel, TCS, HCL Tech, Wipro, Infosys. Infosys is still hovering. It in the morning. I will see later on. When I saw it was hovering at this 1880 levels. I remember it. Infosys also market was doing well, but Infosys fell till 13 or something level, 1380 or 1300 some level, and then there was this recovery after this uh, fourth quarter last year, or probably first quarter. And since then, the stock has recovered. So if someone bought even at that 1300 level, Infosys, despite the market has corrected so much, the Infosys stock is at 1880 today in the morning when I saw. So, so there are some stocks, there are businesses which you believe in, which will do well because AI is developing. So these are the big companies which will, and of course dollar is getting stronger. So such stocks, IT stocks, that's what they are back in favor. Bajaj Finance, FinServ, this was also up in the morning today. So usually, uh, you know, good stocks, even in a bad market, they will do well. So the technique is to pick these good stocks. Okay, now Morgan Stanley, I want to talk about. They had a big, they have this big commentary on India. So according to them, India is still the fastest growing economy in the world, and the projected GDP for India is 6.2, 6.5 by the RBI. The rest of the world has this 3.3 something. So India's GDP growth rate is double than the world. So well, so they are saying we are bullish on India. Yes, Morgan Stanley has said this, that they are bullish on India, and they have also said that this is not a structural fall. This is a cyclical fall in the Indian stock market. So they are, according to them, this may be a good opportunity to buy good stocks. Okay, and also they are also saying that they now expect the markets to stabilize from here. The market has fallen, so now they are expecting. This is Jonathan Garner of Morgan Stanley. He, according to this, is what he has said, and they are saying that India has good domestic demand, and there is a recovery in some of the stocks, and also recovery in South Asia. So they're looking at the bigger picture, and they're saying that these are some of the positive factors, and of course they are saying that they are overweight on the industrial stocks in India. They've moderated their overweight. Earlier they were overweight on India, but they are kind of moderated it, but they are still bullish on it. Okay. They are also saying this Modi's visit to US can go well, most probably. And also in India's nominal, okay, I've already said this, India's nominal GDP is better than the world. Okay, they're bullish on India uh, as compared to other regions. Financials, industrials, are bullish on. Okay, financials and industrials, so they're still positive on the financials, and in financials, banks. Okay, defensive stocks, they are cautious, and on IT, they are neutral. Okay, so unlike others are rushing to buy defensive stocks like pharma, staples, and all, Morgan Stanley is kind of cautious on these defensive stocks, but because as soon as the market starts gathering steam, defensive stocks are actually the first to take a back seat. Okay, Japan, India, Singapore are uh, they are overweight on these three countries in emerging markets, and India and Japan don't have to worry about tariffs. So I've already said this. Okay, so India is they are positive on India structurally and domestically. Okay, so this is what Jonathan Garner is saying, Morgan Stanley is saying. So yes, the foreign money is going out, but yes, that doesn't mean that uh, investors abroad are not talking about India. Okay, India is still a story. You have to just be a little patient and be very cautious about what you pick. Okay. Now it's like consumption stocks got a major boost post this tax cuts. So now consumption story के बारे में थोड़ा बात करते हैं. Okay, now India has this, uh, India's top, uh, India is okay, tapered has its growth from 8% to 6.5 is this is the RBI growth for the GDP now, figures. But yes, that doesn't mean that the consumption would come down. Okay, now according to HUL, Indians are likely to spend more on now they are saying that the because छोटे छोटे बहुत सारे brands आ गए हैं in food, in beauty, in clothing, actually anything, because D2C is now possible because of Facebook, Instagram. So small brands are also able to actually, if you just notice your buying thing, I have also bought from, you see some ad on Facebook and you directly buy products from them. So big FMCG names, and these names were, I read many articles that are is their story over and all that, but no, it's not like that. Uh, you know, it's like when there's more money in hands of the people, they are likely to spend on tourism, liquor, premium goods, and now these big companies are also focusing on these products, premium products, and also value products. So India is a market which is also premium market and also value market. So which means that a certain section of the society is spending on the premium products, and a certain section is also valuing the small. So even DMart and Trend, such stocks, Zudio and all that, they are also likely to do well at the same time, like a Louis Vuitton or a Dior or a Chanel or something like that. Okay, so it is like this. Rural demand is getting better than the urban demand. Okay, in fact, rural inflation is up, but rural demand is gradually getting better than the urban demand, and tier 2, tier 3 cities are also witnessing a demand for premium products. See, this is, I'm giving, what is this? This is not a market trap. Earlier was a market trap. I'm just, because I was like, okay, where is the demand coming from? Earlier it was like the consumption is slowing down in urban, wages नहीं बढ़ा है, salaries नहीं बढ़ा है उतना. Because of that, the consumption slowed down, and because of that, consumption stocks slow down, and also because of that, consumption is important for the economy. So because of that, things kind of slowed down, even for Trent and all that. So I was like, let me just dig into हो क्या रहा है, चल क्या रहा है, what is happening. So I kind of read a lot of things today. So rural demand is now getting better than the urban demand, and consumption has to grow if India has to grow. This is important, and because of that, also the government realized this time, and that's why they gave a good tax cut. because they have to boost. See, freebie बांटने से consumption नहीं बढ़ेगा. Consumption has to be given in the salaries. Money has to be put in the hands of the people to spend it. And how they spend it, either they save it, either they spend it, they travel, they buy beauty products, they start buying premium so-called organic products. So something like that, which will give a push to HULs, Britannia, Nestle, such companies. So these big companies are very much in demand, very much in the run. Okay. So 1 lakh booster from tax cut to boost this consumption. This we're talking about after the budget. But in detail, yes, we have to know where would it go. India will be the consumption story of the world because of the population, because of the demography. We have so many young people. We need young population to spend money, and also as compared to the world, we have a big population and all kinds of strata for premium products, for value products, and even the lower middle income group. बहुत सस्ता जो होता है, छोटे पैकेट भी बिस्किट के बिक रहे हैं, और jewelry is also getting sold, which is in lakhs. Gold is on an all-time high, but still jewelry stocks are doing well. So हर तरह के market के लिए we have customers. That is what I'm trying to say. This is what I've understood. Okay. What else? Rural growth is at 1.4%, and it will be back to 3%. Now this is an estimate by HUL. Okay. They are saying that it will soon be back. It will take a few quarters, but it will be back to 3%, which means that वो जो नीचे का lag था pyramid में, that will recover. Upar it was nice earlier, but now they're saying that which will now get better after this tax cut. It will gradually unfold. But even this rural demand is now picking up because we have a young population, we have a growing economy, we have big headroom for growth. Okay, and also on demographic, I've said this already. So 25% of the Indian dwellers, of the urban dwellers, are basically into consumption of these toothpaste, toothbrushes, and all that, and they are testing and they are experimenting with new kind of products. Okay, so this is at the core of these competing companies. They keep introducing new products. ये टूथपेस्ट आ गया, इस टाइप का एक क्या मिंट वाला आ गया, एक ये वाला आ गया, whatever, नमक वाला, whatever. So this is one of the things. Okay, now even tea has different blend. Also, I was listening to Sanjeev Mehta of HUL, ex-HUL. So he was saying even tea has different blends for different Indians. Okay, washing powder has different quality depending upon the hardness of water from north to south. They have different types of teas. They have different types of washing powders. Okay, and they also have different types of packaged food products. Okay, so which means that India is a huge market. There's so much of potential in India. In India's consumption story, 10-30 हो गया है. So D2C new brands are doing well. Plus, there is still so much of market. I mean, I was reading and I was realizing that yes, we have we actually have so many countries inside India because of the languages and the different weathers also. I don't know, maybe in sitting Bangalore I'm saying that, but yes, the kind of winter which we see in the north, it's not here in the south. Okay. Now, okay, so DMart can outperform according to an expert. DMart के stock बहुत ज़्यादा गिर गया था बीच में because it's a premium story, and of course because of their own the financials were not good. Profit came down, its margins came down, and they opened new stores also. So DMart was down, but now DMart is finding favor amongst, I think, most of the brokerages. They are now agreeing that DMart will again do well. Otherwise, DMart was a darling stock in 2021, 22, 2020. Okay. I will not talk about other stocks I've written here. Okay, because I think I should not talk about stocks. Okay. Okay, ये हो गया. So I think बहुत लंबा ज्ञान मैंने आज दे दिया, because I was trying to understand what will, एक तो number one, is India out of favor for the foreigner, for the FIIs and all that, foreign brokerages, and B, where is the demand coming from, and how will it come? Will the SMIDs rise again? Is the India growth story over? No, definitely it's not over. Is India an attractive market? Yes, it is. If is this a cycle? Yes, most of them agree that this is a cycle. This is not a structural change. This is a cyclical event, this fall in the markets. And yes, this is a correction. This is I mean, SMIDs are in a bear market, but still there is a long way for the BankX and the Sensex to go there. We are still holding that 23,000 level for the Nifty. Okay, so I think this is where I'll kind of end this live. But yes, today's top gainers. I thought I will not talk about some top gainer. Today I'll talk about this one top gainer, which is Indo Count. This was up 20% today. I looked into the 323 पे ये बंद हुआ है. Market cap of the company 6,408 crore rupees, and I look at the details. Then the stock, I have not looked into it in a long time. I was watching this for some time in between, but I have not been watching it for some time. Okay, so market cap of the company, as I said, is 6,408 crore rupees. It's a small cap company. It was up to 20%. Stock P is 19.6. ROC of the company is 18.3%. And return over 1 year is 20.7. This may be affected by this today's push or jump. ROE of the company is 17.5. ROC is, I think I told already, EPS is, earning per share, is 16.5 rupees. Okay. Face value of the stock is 2 rupees. This is basically into home textiles, bedding, exporter of bed sheets and bed linen and all, quilts and all that. So the consumption story ka beneficiary hai. This was up today, in today's market. It was up. If I look at the chart, last year at the same time, this was around 268 with high stock. Then it went up till 446, sorry, in July 24. Then the stock has been going up and down, up and down. The stock doesn't have a lot of volume. Volume based buying, except on the days when it went up till 411. Today there was this rally was volume backed. Okay, I look at the peer comparison. Then its ROC is actually better than Trident, Vardhaman Textile, Arvind Limited, Sanatan Textile, Nitin Spinach. It's even better there. It has a good ROC than these companies. And if I look at the quarterly results, then its operating profit margin is down from 15% to 13% year on year standalone, and net profit is also down from 82 crore rupees to 75 crore rupees, and EPS is also down from 4 rupees to 3.81. If I look at the year on year thing, then its operating profit has gone up from 562 crore rupees in March 24 till TTM figures are 617 crore rupees. Operating margin is kind of stable, just a tad down. Net profit is also a little down, but it is actually net profit. It is like doing well from say 277 crore rupees in March 2023 to 338 crore rupees. TTM is 327. Return on equity is 19% for the last 3 years, and last year it was 18%. And balance sheet shows their reserves have grown, so have their borrowings actually, and the investments have come down. Cash from operating activity is 146 crore rupees, which is year on year down, and cash from investing activities down. Okay, if I look at the shareholding pattern, 58% of the stake is with the owners and 26% is with the public. Okay, so this is Indo count. This is a textiles based company, textile oriented company. This was up 20%. Today I'll talk about only one stock, which is from the small cap, micro cap pack actually. And I will not talk about one more because I think it's already 11:42. Okay, so this is where I'll end this live, and do subscribe to the channel, like the channel, and of course share the video if you like it. And if you have any queries or something, you can post in the description comment box. Okay, so I'll see you tomorrow, and I hope tomorrow the market is in the green, because today the fall was kind of less. I was expecting a mayhem today also, but that did not happen. So good night and sleep well, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.